Alright, let's be honest for a second. How many times have you opened a tuning file, thought everything was clean, and then later discovered hidden disabled DTCs quietly sitting inside like uninvited guests at a workshop party? Yeah, that moment hits hard. And that exact headache is why today's update actually matters. Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Hussein, and welcome back to Baabji Motors, your trusted workshop corner for real automobile diagnostics, chip tuning insights, and practical programming knowledge you can actually use. Today, we're diving into the long-awaited XirDecoder DTC chip tuning software version 3.3 update. And trust me, this one fixes some very real problems tuners have been dealing with for a long time. Before we go any further, a quick but important disclaimer. This video is strictly for educational and informational purposes. Everything shared here is meant to help technicians, learners, and automotive enthusiasts understand software behavior and tuning workflows. All visuals and references fall under fair use for education and review. Trademarks belong to their respective owners, and you should always follow manufacturer guidelines and local regulations when working on vehicles. Now, if you want to support Baabji Motors and also use the exact tools discussed in this video, you'll find them linked in the description below. Those are affiliate links, so if you choose to purchase through them, it helps the channel grow at no extra cost to you. And real quick, if content like this saves you time, money, or stress in the workshop, tap like and subscribe right now. It really helps push Baabji Motors forward. Now here's the big question I want you to think about as we go through this video. Should tuning software protect users from risky files? Or should it give full freedom and let experience decide the outcome? Stick with me till the very end, because I'll give you a clear answer and a perspective most people miss. So let's get into it. XirDecoder DTC version 3.3 is officially completed and rolling out, with release timing confirmed within roughly 1 to 2 hours from announcement. And no, this isn't just a cosmetic update. This version focuses heavily on transparency, safety, and smarter workflow, especially for mixed experience users. The first major change is something many tuners have been asking for without even realizing it. You can now clearly see which DTC codes are disabled, and they are highlighted in red. No guessing, no hunting through raw data, no surprises later. At Baabji Motors, we call this workshop honesty, because the software tells you exactly what's been touched. Next, there's a big improvement when working with non-original files. If you upload a file that isn't original, the system immediately warns you on the very first upload. It doesn't just say something is wrong. It shows a clear message explaining what could have been disabled previously. This is huge, because stacking modifications on unknown files is one of the fastest ways to create problems that don't show up until the car is back on the road. Now here's another smart addition. When you're about to solve a specific problem, a message pops up explaining exactly what you need to do before proceeding. Think of it like an experienced technician leaning over your shoulder saying, "Slow down, check this first." And honestly, we've all needed that reminder at least once. There's also a new check button, and this one is extremely useful. With a single click, you can view a complete list of all disabled DTC codes in the file. Not only that, but you can also download this list. That means documentation, customer transparency, and better job records. If you're running a professional workshop, this feature alone saves you time and potential arguments later. Another improvement is how the software handles options. Whenever you select any function, the system automatically displays an information message explaining the required procedures for that specific option. No more switching between manuals, chats, or guessing based on past experience. The guidance is built right into the workflow. Now let's talk about the new solutions added in version 3.3, because this is where things get interesting. First up is Hot Start. This solution addresses common hot start issues that appear after certain tuning or mechanical changes. It's implemented carefully to improve start behavior without masking underlying mechanical faults, which is exactly how it should be handled. Next is TORQ UNLOCK for DSG transmissions. This allows controlled torque unlocking where supported. Right now, this feature is focused on DSG platforms, but support for other brand transmissions is already planned and coming in future updates. This is a big deal for performance tuning workflows. Then there's TORQ MONITOR. This feature was requested heavily by users, and now it's available as a separate mechanism. Instead of being buried or combined with other logic, TORQ monitoring is handled independently, giving tuners better control and clearer results. At Baabji Motors, we like this approach because separation means fewer unintended side effects. Here's a quick light moment, because every workshop story needs one. Giving TORQ UNLOCK without monitoring torque is like giving a gym newbie the strongest pre-workout on day one. Powerful, yes, but you really want supervision. Now let's talk about something that didn't make it into this release yet, and the reason actually shows responsible development. Original file downloading was planned, but it's intentionally delayed. The developer recognized that not every user is a professional, and not everyone can properly adapt or convert downloaded original files to their specific device or tool. Instead of rushing it, new algorithms are being developed to handle these scenarios safely. One example currently in development is a program that can convert flex files into formats compatible with tools like AutoTuner or KSS3. Multiple development approaches, roughly 2 to 3, are being tested to find the most reliable and healthy solution. Once that's finalized, it will be released for use. That tells us this platform is being built for long-term stability, not short-term hype. So let's answer the question from the beginning. Should tuning software protect users, or should it offer unlimited freedom? The right answer is balance. XirDecoder DTC version 3.3 moves closer to that balance by giving professionals the control they need, while protecting less experienced users from costly mistakes. That's a direction Baabji Motors fully supports. My personal take is simple. Software that educates while it works doesn't limit skill. It builds it. Here's a useful tip before we wrap up. Always save and archive the disabled DTC list for every job. Even if the car runs perfectly today, that record can save hours of troubleshooting months later. Now, if this update breakdown helped you understand XirDecoder DTC better, drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear how you feel about these safety-focused changes. And if you relate to this content, go all in. Hit like, leave a comment, hype this video, and subscribe to Baabji Motors. Let's push this one to 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments so the YouTube algorithm knows real workshop knowledge matters. Share this with your tuning friends. Support the channel by checking the affiliate tools in the description. And if you really want to help Baabji Motors grow into the #1 diagnostics channel, consider joining the membership. I know my loyal subscribers will definitely step up. Thanks for watching, thanks for learning, and as always, keep upgrading your skills and diagnosing smart with Baabji Motors.